Are you a new or seasoned real estate agent and you are not only looking to market yourself, but market yourself successfully? That is what this video is all about. Hello everyone, my name is Nick and welcome back. Now I run a boutique social media management agency and we've worked with a lot of real estate agents over the years. Now working side by side with these real estate agents, we've developed a plan that works. And in this video, we're gonna give you all the tools to set you up for success. Let's get into it. Now I'm gonna break this down to 4 separate but equally important sections. And the first section that I'm gonna talk about is do not forget the basics. And in this case, the basics is all of the content and literature you should have before you even throw yourself into the social media ring. Now, content and literature, very generic terms, but what I'm talking about specifically is headshots, an introduction video, your logo, and your website. Now, the goal of social media marketing for every real estate agent is to gain some traction with whatever it is you're doing, whether you want to build your personal brand, whether you want to sell a specific property, whether you want to sell land, it doesn't matter. The point of socials is to get your stuff out to more people. So you have to make sure that if everything that you're doing works, that you are ready. You do not want to be scrambling to make a website if one of your videos goes viral. You don't want to be scrambling to have your headshots and introduction video. You just want to have all that stuff planned out beforehand. Now, everything that I said does sound like a lot of money, but there is a lot of free things that you can do. As far as your headshots, you can use your iPhone. Now, as long as you have a nice white background or dark background, depending on the look that you're going for, and some decent light, you're good to go. As far as the introduction video, you can get a very polished video, very beautiful, that you can blast out on all the channels, or you could keep it casual and just record yourself just talking on the iPhone. Now, if done right, both ways can work. The polished video obviously works, and then the do-it-yourself version of just the selfie video also works, if done properly. As far as your logo and your website, Canva, I threw a link in the description down below, is a fantastic tool. Also, do not be afraid to get professional help for professional results. If you need headshots, videos, logo, website, all that, hit us up. We got you covered. All right, now that we got all the basics out of the way and what you should have collected and created before you start your social media push, now that we've got that out of the way, let's go to number 2, and that is which channel to promote your content on. Now, the big 4 that we like to focus on with our real estate clients is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and yes, TikTok. Now, geez, that's so many platforms. Yes, that is a lot of platforms and that is a lot of content, but each platform brings 2 different things. It brings value and a new audience. For example, YouTube, what you're watching this video on. A lot of real estate agents forget about YouTube, forget about video, and that is just what you should absolutely not do. YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. So when everyone's trying to get their stuff out in front of Google, because it's obviously number 1, what about number 2? With an awesome video as well, you can give a very polished tour to anyone in the entire globe. You can be in a different state and give someone a virtual tour. They can be in a different country. It does not matter. You can show potential clients what it's like to live here, what it's like to walk around the house. You can show them the community. You could show them anything. Video is so powerful, so beautiful. Do not overlook that. Now we can move to TikTok. What is the biggest reason real estate agents should post on TikTok? And that is to build a brand that will last. It takes 3 videos to absolutely blow up on TikTok. Just keep that in mind, 3 videos. When you get such huge traffic to your TikTok page, it'll flow out to all of the other channels. It'll flow out to your website. It'll flow out to YouTube, to Instagram. It'll flow out to all of these channels. All that attention pays off. So remember, it drives traffic to every avenue that you have. And now the final 2, I'm just gonna clump them together because they're owned by the same people, and that is Facebook and Instagram. And why should you post on these? Because that's where the buyers are. It's the right demographic, it's the right audience for real estate agents. All right, now that we've gone over the basics and where to promote your content, let's get into some specific content examples that work. All right, so I'm just gonna bring these up because you don't need me to talk about them. You could just see for yourself. All right, now the first tip that I want to talk about as far as promoting your property, and that is to promote the location, not only the property itself. If you're just gonna promote the property itself, that's very limiting. A potential buyer may not be interested in that property just because of the look, the backyard, whatever reason, they may not be interested in the property, but they may be interested in that location, in that specific community. So you may not have sold them on this property, but you sold them yourself and the community. So you may have gotten another client. Fantastic. Now, the next way is to ask questions to build engagement. Obviously, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of these social media platforms want users to interact with the content. Why? So they know what is good. So they know what to push out to more people. So you're praising all of these algorithm gods by asking questions and getting more engagement on your stuff. But not only that, you are becoming slowly by slowly an authority on real estate. When someone asks you a question and you give them value back, you give them an answer to what they were looking for, they're not going to forget that. So when the time comes, they're going to look at you first. You're becoming an authority on whatever niche that you're in, which is real estate. You're building your brand, you're praising the algorithm gods, all good. All right, now the next one that I want to show you is some BTS content, not the band, some behind the scenes content. Now, behind the scenes content is why I show that. It's not polished, but it's relatable. Like user generated behind the scenes stuff. Sometimes it does better, gains more traction in the news than the actual content that itself. So keep that in mind. Whenever you're filming something and taking taking photos of something, get some BTS. So you're not only getting polished, beautiful content, you are also showing your audience how the magic happens. People love that. I had to get a little closer because they really love that. All right, now this next example I'm going to show you is responding to comments good and bad. Don't hide from the bad stuff, but always comment on the good stuff. Show people that that's an active community. Show people that you're constantly engaged with these social platforms. Because just like the asking questions to build engagement, those reasons why to do that, same with this. Praising the gods, becoming an authority, and you're giving value to a community that wants it, that needs it. And it gives them more of a reason to sub and to constantly check out your stuff. Which you flip it all around, leads to more sales, baby. All right, now this last one is a video on YouTube, and it's showcasing the property in a very, very beautiful way. And this, like I was stating before, do not overlook video. We love to shoot video. Video performs way better than pretty much every other type of content out there. So do not overlook video. Got some drone shots, some beautiful Steadicam shots. You put it all together, and you can give a virtual open house to basically anyone in the world at any time just by sending them a link. Fantastic. All right, now the last thing that I want to talk about is hearing all this stuff that you have to do, all this content that you gotta make, all those photo shoots and all this. It's overwhelming. So the last thing that I want to talk about is how to produce content for all of these channels. Now, something that we teach all of our clients, whether we're making the content for them or they're making the content for themselves, is to always repurpose the content. So for example, if you have a film crew coming in to shoot a beautiful cinematic video of the entire property itself, when they create all that content and you get all that extra footage, yes, it was designed for a cinematic tour, maybe for Facebook and YouTube, but you can repurpose that content and chop it up and make it into little baby clips that you can put on TikTok, that you can put on Instagram. Always be thinking about the various different platforms and how you can use the same content, repurpose it to all of the platforms out there. That is the key to staying current on everything and building up all these platforms simultaneously. All right, that is it. That is all I got for today's video. Now, I hope this was super helpful. Now, if you have any questions or you want to schedule a call, make sure to hit up the email in the description down below. If you learned anything from this video, make sure to subscribe. Also, if you liked it, make sure to like this video. Praise those YouTube gods. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you got a little bit of value. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.